Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. Yes, we got a lot of matches. Two championship matches begin Raw. As you see right here, Bianca Belair takes on Alexa Bliss for her Raw Women's Championship. The Bianca Belair top out the new year with a championship win over Alexa Bliss. We have to wait and see what's coming up. Also, too, Austin Theory attempts to Seth Rollins attempts to pry the United States title from Austin Theory. Seth Rollins, Austin Theory have been in battle in the U.S. title picture for almost 6 months. We're going to see finally did these two men put their differences aside and a lot more coming up. As well as this, we tell you this that the Great Muda and Shinsuke Nakamura had a match for Muda's retirement match tour. We'll talk about that coming up as well in the hot topics and what that leads to the Great Muda and stuff. Into Dominic Mysterio, um, a changed man. He even has a tear drop on his left side of his eye. We'll get to that as Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report, and it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Raw Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Thank you all for watching. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Miss Karen. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right, we got a lot to get to. Two championship matches, as well as a a chaotic start to Raw. As you see right here, the Usos, the Bloodline, Sami Zayn, Swords of Cold, try to do like NWO style, trying to do a hostile takeover. You see Sami Zayn and Jay Uso trying to start Raw with a bang, NWO style, and it was an NWO style indeed. As a lot of superstars from the Raw brand came out there to defend their turf. The Raw locker room had to come out there and I guess take notice of what was going on, what happened. And it was a chaotic scene, a chaotic brawl to start off Raw. And you see some of the hurt business and stuff out there trying to chaotic. Well, we know that one Uso was going to be in action later, and his name was Soa Sakai. He was going to be in action against Elias in a Music City street fight. I guess Nashville style or whatever you want to call it. So we'll tell you that later on. But we kicked Raw off with this a women's championship match between champion Alexa Bliss, but not champion Alexa Bliss, but two championship matches right here to kick off Raw. Bianca Belair defends her championship against Alexa Bliss, and Austin Theory will defend his championship against Bianca coming up. Well, we know that the women's championship match that Alexa Bliss wants. Alexa Bliss won the match by winning a fatal six-pack women's challenge. Well, yeah, tried to come out there and try to win the women's title, but somebody Alexa Bliss past came out there and tried to distract her. She had kept getting glitches and stuff throughout the match. Bianca Belair tried to put up a fight throughout the match, but it was mainly Alexa Bliss for all these glitches. Alexa Bliss even attacked the referee, leading the referee down, and then she saw Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt 6 sign. I don't know what is going on with that. Even Alexa using the DDT to Bianca to nail her down. Bianca Belair was down to the count and stuff. Bianca didn't I'll say this, Bianca didn't try to put up a fight, but the match had to be deemed no contest. There was no winner. And Bianca what happened. Bianca Belair had to be escorted from the ring by her husband. We can find it right there. Bianca had to be escorted to the ring by her husband, Montez Ford. Bianca tearing a horrible um attack, lip to the mouth and stuff. So, like I said, there's a lot going on that. But this is far from over. As Byron Saxton trying to get a word from uh, he was Alexa thought. Alexa kind of didn't think nothing much of it. So this is far from over if you ask me between Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss. I tell you that right now. All right, move on to another story. Damage Control. Damage Control make their way. And if you see right there on your far left, you can see Adam Pearce talking to MVP Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. They're gonna reunite the Hurt Business. Everybody's been buzzing about that. That it could the Hurt Business could make their way back to Raw one way or another. We'll have to wait and see. But we know that Damage Control has issue with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch made no secret about it. She can't stand Damage Control, and they plan the seeds of breaking Damage Control up. You may be thinking so, but the man took on both women's tag team champions in a 2-on-1 handicap match. But she was joined by Mia Yim, to help combat Becky Lynch, help combat Damage Control, which thus made it a tag team match. And the tag team match came that in order, and it just kind of helped. As you see, Becky Lynch attacking Bayley, and Damage Control won with the odds. The help. Oh, help even along the way, but how that be. So Becky Lynch suffered the defeat of that match. So we have to see what's going to lead to Becky Lynch down the road with her and Damage Control. Damage Control get the win. They won by mere seconds. I'll tell you that. Also, too, Elias took on Solo Sakai in a Music City street fight. Street fight eclipses and stuff. But a Music City street fight. We told you about the brawl earlier and stuff. What happened? Elias paid for it in a way. And so Sakai won his match over Elias by defeating him. The enforcer of the bloodline continues his enforcing down the road. So, oh, yeah. Speaking of that, Dexter Lumis was in action. Dexter Lumis took on Chad Gable. Dexter Lumis, I guess they're trying to make him an important character as well. Dexter Lumis, against Chad and won his match against Chad Gable to get the win. So Dexter Lumis trying to be a star on the rise. I guess they're trying to shield him away from the Miz and try and find him someone else to feud with. So hey, is what it is. Also, too, we tell you this as well as Dominic Mysterio. We know that Dominic was part of some activities with family or domestic problems with his family. But Dominic Mysterio came out of nowhere and talked about him being free to release, and he's going to be a man sooner rather than later. He has even a teardrop on his right cheek. So Dominic Mysterio trying to come out the other side with a teardrop. So we'll have to wait and see what this means. And we know there's that rumor that Dominic could be going against Bray at WrestleMania. This is rumored to be, but it hasn't been official yet, reported. Also, too, we get to this. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, they're doing vignettes and video packages on Cody Rhodes. They're giving us an indication that Cody could be participating in the men's Royal Rumble later this month. So we just have to wait and see, but it's kind of pointing towards that direction. But Cody Rhodes getting a vignette and stuff I guess Cody wants that the one championship that eluded him is that it's the WWE championship that his father tried to go for back in the late '70s, but it was unsuccessful to win it. And Cody wants to do the same to win the championship as well. He did compete for it a couple of almost a decade ago when he was part of the Legacy Group against Randy Orton. He didn't win that night, so Cody could be coming for that. Also, too, finally, the main event, Seth Rollins taking on Austin Theory. These two men have been battling for the United States Championship for a couple of months, and now come to the head. We know that before the match, Seth Austin Theory, you see right here making fun of Seth Rollins with his hair and stuff. Austin Theory looking towards don't like Seth Rollins. Even it's just that. Even Seth Rollins tweeted this saying that Monday Night Raw belongs to him. So it was real personal. I say that it was real personal, as good as it gets and stuff. I'd say that. But these two men battled out for the U.S. Championship, and Seth Rollins and Austin Theory about nutrition. Even Seth Rollins had tweaked his knee. Austin Theory capitalized by chop blocking his knee and used the A-Town down to get the 1-2-3. And Austin Theory still remained tag team champion. Like I said, Austin Theory looking got that out his notch by defeating Seth Rollins in a match to retain his United States Championship. So however that goes. Also, too, we also meant to say an honorable mention as well. We forgot. We saw that. We saw that the Street Profits was in action. They would. It was a 6-man tag team match or something. Street Profits and I forgot who they was going against, but Drew McIntyre and Sheamus showed up to even up the odds against the Usos. We know that this week on SmackDown, for the tag team titles, I guess they were trying to get a preview of what's going to happen next Friday on SmackDown. So we'll get to see that this Friday on SmackDown. All right, that ends the Raw Ring report. We saw all the matches with Theory pinning Seth Rollins to get the 1-2-3. Let's move over to wrestling hot topics. So wrestling hot topics. Let's talk about this. Shinsuke Nakamura had a match against the Great Muta. The Great Muta doing a farewell retirement tour. Great Muta retiring and stuff. Shinsuke Nakamura and the Great Muta had that match. Even one side of the match, you saw. I don't know if Nakamura had took the Great Muta's miss from him and missed him on to win the match. That's what they said and sprayed on him. I guess that's what he did. Shinsuke Nakamura win over the Great Muta. They said Nakamura was doing that, but some people were saying in WWE that wouldn't happen. It was under Vince McMahon that Nakamura wouldn't have that opportunity nor that chance to do so. But we know that Shinsuke Nakamura greatly respects the Great Muta, and the Great Muta greatly respecting Shinsuke Nakamura as both men walked out as winners and stuff. It's been rumored that Great Muta could be heading to the WWE Hall of Fame coming up soon. So we will look forward to seeing that if that does become official. Also, too, AJ Styles during the weekend suffered a minor injury. AJ took to Twitter to state this. Just want to let you guys know that I'm okay. Broken ankle is what I'm dealing with. No surgery. It just takes time to recover. This will be the longest I have ever been out in the ring. Thanks for your prayers and well wishes. AJ Styles made that clear that what's happened to him. So we wish the phenomenal one a long recovery. Also, too, John Cena made his appearance on SmackDown, and he had his last match in 2022 to mark 20 years wrestling every year. When John Cena thanked the WWE Universe and thanked everybody for his contributions, and we thank John Cena for his contributions to wrestling as well. Also, too, this has been circulating. Karen Jarrett, the wife of Jeff Jarrett and the ex-wife of Kurt Angle, they saying that we think everyone thought that Jeff Jarrett was the one that stole Karen away from Kurt, but Karen Jarrett had to tell on the put it official saying that funny Jeff didn't steal me from anyone, and said something that a lot of folks were saying. Karen Jarrett saying that Don Marie naming Don Marie and Kelly Kelly from ones that cheated on Kurt while they was married. All right now. A lot going on. Hey, it is what it is. Aaron Jerry, Kurt Angle has not responded, not made a comment yet, so I don't know if he'll make a comment on his podcast or what's going on. There's a lot of bad blood. I thought they was okay. Man. Also, too, what else? That's kind of we we know that tomorrow is in New Japan. We heard that Sasha Banks may be coming down there. There's also reports that Naomi could be coming herself. So Sasha Banks and Naomi could be coming back, the former tag team champions in New Japan. And the time will tell. We have to wait and see how that's going to all pan out. Speaking of that, Kevin Owens showing a black eye that had happened to him with Roman as a receipt. Happened at Survivor Series. So we have to wait and see and find out what's going on with that. Plus, too, Charlotte Flair. I told you this past Friday on SmackDown, she came back to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair is back, and she's back, back better than ever. But a lot of people are saying she'll turn heel eventually before this babyface run is over. Charlotte has a new look, a new lease on life. So hey, we'll wait and see. And then a lot of the tweets about Raquel just cared Charlotte Flair while she was wrestling that. So hey, you know how they go. Also, too, John Cena was with a lot of a lot of folks and stuff. Even Joaquin Wild with John Cena. It's John Cena and everybody else. Even Shinsuke and Matt Hardy were seen together. There was a lot of wrestling personalities out and about and stuff. So hey, even this Max Kruger and Nick Aldis, we're hearing reports Nick Aldis could be making an appearance at the Royal Rumble. We got to wait and see and find out. Even Max Kruger's been a free agent. He got released by MLW. So MLW was releasing folks. A lot of people are saying that Nick Aldis could probably hit WWE, AEW, or Impact once again if that money is right. So, okay. And two, we're looking forward to see this match this Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Swerve Strickland versus AR Fox. So there's gonna be a match to see between these two men coming up. So hey, that'd be all right. We're gonna end the pro wrestling show with Austin Theory, AR Fox's pupil, who's now the current U.S. champion. So, for me being Kendrick Dixon and so long, thank you for watching. The Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. See you for the NXT Ring Report. See you later.